Hey guys, you have to excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. Just a quick update, show you what's been going on lately. As you can see, the cement facility is coming along. There's a few things, well actually there's a lot of things still left to do over there. These smaller tanks, the three off to the left with the crane, is still a work in progress. So that'll be, coming along little by little. Trying something a little different. Since I kind of run out of space, that's really all the space that I've got, pardon the shadows. That space right in between the pulpwood car there and all. That's where I've got to unload the gravel at. And I thought about building a pit and everything, trying to work it under the railroad, and it just didn't seem to be, feasible. And I came across something that I'm going to try. It may not be prototypical, but hey, it's my railroad, and you know what they say about that. I bought these. I know it says old-time coal conveyors, but when I was reading about them on the back side, it was talking about, used for coal, gravel, etc. And this kit makes 3 of them. So I thought, why not use these? You fit them to the bottom of the hopper cars, and basically it unloads it into a pile wherever you want it. And so I'm going to make those up, and I'm going to use them, like I said, just have them over there on the other side of that pulpwood car. There's another track on the other side of that, which is where that SCL car is sitting right now, and that's where they'll be unloading, in that area there. And of course you'll have all your different aggregates in there, where the crane is, and be processing cement along with this plant here, which the name will be changed from Medusa to a yet to be named facility. But anyway, that's how that's coming. I've pretty much completed this length of track, running the whole length of the wall. And as I came across that, I guess to the bottom of your view, the first track, if you're looking from the bottom up, my idea was to create a circle, or I just went brain dead. Anyway, a loop. Some of you have already probably said, I know where this is going. And you would be correct. In doing the loop, I did not realize, or did not take into account, since I haven't really wired anything up yet, haven't dropped any leads. This is a reverse loop. I haven't never done one. I'm really at a dilemma of what to do. I know I've had people suggest, if you want to do manual, and pardon my shaking, if you want to do manual, use a double throw switch. Others say, well, you can get the electronic version, basically an automatic reverser, and you can let it do all the reversing, and you wouldn't have to do anything yourself. Well, I haven't decided yet, but at the moment it's not hooked up. I don't know if you can see. That track is just laying on top of the other for the time being. Since it is plastic laying on top of the rails, the connection's not made yet, so I can still run trains and not worry about a reverse loop at the moment. So you can see I've got my elevator, everything taken care of there. Now I do have a bridge to create for this second track here that I decided to put in. Basically, I'm going to recreate this bridge here that I'd made originally, I guess a year and a half ago maybe, and basically emulate it over here so that I have two of the same type bridges there. Someone is asking me, I think it was Graham Stokes, where the mountain was going to begin, or the tunnels. Basically, the tunnels are going to start right in here. This one probably a little farther back. And then you're going to have basically a mountain that's going to cover this elevator, cover this track here, probably come out to about right where you see my hand at, all the way to the back wall where the foam tack and that plastic jug is. That'll be my mountain scene there. And then of course there'll be a tunnel for that loop that's coming out. Now I may come up and change the loop, say the heck with it, and just go with a dead end track there, because all this area in here is going to be my lumber mill. So it could be that I'd bring in logging cars in that dead end track back there if I decided to make it as such. And then I could just use these two tracks, one for lumber cars and the other one for pulp, not pulp, sawdust cars and loading them. So that's yet to be determined, but we'll see. Also, let's move over here. I've bought, well, lay that right back on top of it. I bought some modular buildings, basically. Well, anyway, I think you can see down there what I'm going to do with those, and I'm going to get some more. I just wasn't quite thinking at the time just how many I was going to need, but basically along that back wall, beginning probably about in this area that you see here, where that crossover is, that turnout, one there, another one there, and probably one more there. Buildings I'm going to create flats up against the wall out of that material, the modular buildings, and that's going to be 3 industries there. Down at the end of that track at the very back, haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do with it. Part of me is thinking it could be my transload facility, which I'd showed in the, I know it was pictures, but I'm not sure if I did a video on it or not, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, and then of course I've got the track here that I have 2-3 buildings. I'm going to extend this track on out up to at least where the road coming out of the tank, the oil company's at, about where those shims are. So, but just to give you a little bit of a taste here, I do have power. I'm running. Basically, this is all I got power to, is this one piece. I just found this piece here that was already soldered on. I connected it to a track connector here. Found this, I don't know where my other little jumper went. I haven't found it yet. But I connected to the opposite rail, and that's all that's powering this whole track right now. Have no nothing dropped. So surprisingly, it's, I guess you would say, small enough that I can run it from that one little setup, that one little wire. I'm still going to drop down feeders and all, but just to give you an idea, let's power this up. This is my little Kato switcher, seaboard switcher. Car's coming out of the cement facility. just realized I'm not quite sure. Let's see, I need to switch. Okay. I tell you, that little Cato unit does an excellent job. Okay. And then basically flip the track over and taking the cars forward, pushing it with the switcher. But like I say, it's only hooked up with those two wires, and yet I'm able to run anywhere on this layout just with that. So I think once I get the feeders run, I'm not going to have to worry about any problems with, with power. And let's see if I can't bring it over to the bridge area and kind of show you where we're at here. Actually, I think we're gonna go on to the second line that I've already ran. Back up a little bit here. Like I say, I don't have a bridge there yet, but the track, holds. Now, as you notice, this is running the loop. The only reason it's running the loop is, like I said, I've got one track laid on top of the other. And basically, they're not connected. Had that track been connected, of course, as soon as it hit right there, basically right here, it would have started backing up and going forward and so forth. I got to put insulators here and insulators over on this track here. So basically, I guess right in here and then in here is where I need to put the insulated joiners, and then hook up the wires for the switch, if that's what I'm going to do. If I don't do a double throw switch, which would be more of a manual switch, and also have an operating controllers of the train at the same time, which I don't know. I haven't decided, but more to come on that. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. More to come. Appreciate you watching. Comments, suggestions, trial by errors that you've had in the past with reverse loops, just let me know. Believe me, I'll take any and all help that I can get. But until the next video, take care, and thanks for watching.